Number 10, Gavin Clear. Number 11, Spencer Scott. Number 14, Caden Sagal. Number 18, Aiden Dominic. And number 19, Nolan Miga. A strange year. We are happy that you seniors are here to play this game today, and happy you can join us on Senior Day. Okay. I am reading off a series of scraps of paper. We're going to get this done because it's awesome. I just want to speak personally real quick. These seniors are awesome. The leadership they've provided in the last year since the craziness of the pandemic has been impressive to me. These guys are good guys, they're good ball players, and I've been lucky to be around them. My sons have been luckier to be around them. So, before we even get things started, I just want to give it up for these seniors in general. Fantastic job. Next up, we've got senior Will Curran. He's got with him Sue, Bill. Those are his mom and dad, then Bellin and Theo. Will Curran is planning on playing football at Redlands University in Southern California next year. One of his greatest LaSalle baseball memories is having one of his best games against Clackamas, his former high school and his former teammates. That is number 21, Will Curran. Next up, we've got Nicholas Phillips. His mom is Sarah Phillips, dad is Guy Phillips. His future plans are to play football in college and study engineering. His greatest memories of LaSalle are the white bus rides when Jack Foy drove. I can only imagine. Let's give it up for number 29, Nicholas Phillips. Next up, we've got Sawyer Paw. His parents are Bridget Paw and Bill Paw. Sawyer will be attending Purdue University to study business and go into law afterwards. His end goal is to run for president. His lesson learned here at LaSalle is that hard work pays off and to remember to persevere through failure. Let's give it up for Sawyer Paw. Next up, we've got Emmett Thompson. Now, to read it as, in the words of Emmett Thompson, he is joined today by parents Sir Jonathan Thompson and Lady Catherine Sweeney. Emmett, you're going to get a grasp of the depth of Emmett's future plans. His future plans are bowling next Sunday. Bowling next Sunday. His favorite memory is to learn the bunt defense. You can see the levity that Emmett brought to this team. Let's give it up for Emmett Thompson. Next up, Ian Simmons. He's joined by parents Shireen Simmons and Dave Simmons. Ian's plans are to attend Montana State University and major in engineering. I'm reading his comment here, and it's just bringing back good memories. His greatest LaSalle baseball memory is coming back against Ashland in the playoffs his sophomore year. That was a pretty sweet moment. Let's give it up for Ian Simmons. Next up, Robbie Coleman.
I don't know what this is. Paul Fatu. Let's see who's coming out with.
He is joined by parents Mark and Liz and Paul. His plans after LaSalle are to go to college, the College of Western Idaho. His best LaSalle baseball memory is winning a league championship. Let's give it up for kind of hits upon what we talked about with the great leadership. There's a fine group of seniors here. Let's give it up for these guys. In a strange season, these senior leaders have been a solid foundation for the program. So thank you again, seniors.
I will.
How are you? Good. Do I need to slide over a little more?
Hi, Daniel Wayne.
Is that free?
Where'd my paper go? Hi, Cole. Oh. Hi. All right. Yeah, isn't that nice? It is.
Good? Your hair is long.
Yeah.
A lot longer.
The hippie.
You look like my brother. Yeah, he's growing
I
his
hope.
hair out too.
Hi.
Yeah. This is Hulk. I don't know if you know him before. That's
Oh, you want to do it that way? Sure.
the Incredible Hulk.
I don't know how.
Okay.
Another gold
All right.
one I want to use.
Let's take the bag off in order to see what I'm doing here. Okay, you want to take a look here and see how it looks?
Kill a lot of birds today.
White balance should be good, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's great.
Because everything always works perfectly.
Here, I'll fix this. I'll finish this. You go up and get that.
Okay, now lock it all down and then put the bag back over the mic.
Yeah. Here, wait.
Hard one. But we got our kids back that were missing. Yes. What's our date today? 12? 13? 14! Oh, you lost a day. Okay.
Christine.
I'm over here. We can go wherever you want.
They might want it. Hey, nice to see you tonight. I know, right? Just cancel that.
Be so happy with that.
What year was that? That didn't work out very good. But anyways, are we allowed to say that now? No, we love it. We always talk about
Old world. You gotta be straight. Pretty straight. Well, it's a senior pro-am. Okay. So we play from the white. Part 5. That's a nice one.
Yep.
Even if you got a little right and left, you know, so that native grass kicks in and stuff. A couple more months, or one more month, maybe.
Send your phone over.
Airdrop is
Well, we didn't technically
we're
airdrop
in
it.
a carpet bomb. Airdrop.
Let's just do it. So, messages. Oh, okay. So 971. Go back. 971. Yeah.
It is shortstop.
Is it 200, Mom? Yes. 200. What's the end?
Good afternoon, sports fans, and welcome to another exciting edition of High School Sports here on your High School Sports Leader, Oregon Sports Beat. Today from LaSalle High School in Milwaukee, it's baseball featuring the Grant Generals. Today's action, the Generals and the LaSalle Falcons. Hi, everybody. I'm Dave Hall. I'll be doing the play-by-play, working with me, my broadcast partner, Steve Roberts. Falcons 9-4, Generals 14-0.
At least it's warm. And
On the mound for LaSalle, it will be the pitcher, Finn O'Brien, number 1. Pitching today for the Generals, it will be number 16, Ben Christensen.
Got a nice day here at the ballpark today. I think we're up to around 80, 75, between 75 80 degrees. Nice sunny day.
Matt Kobza headed down to the third base coaching box. O'Brien, tall right-hander. He'll face Spencer Scott, Ben Christensen, and Cole Snideout. Christensen will be on the mound today, and he's been at a hot streak at the plate. A couple of games ago, he had 3 doubles.
somebody's going in, but they haven't actually like done.
Thanks for joining us.
Fine. How are you?
Leading off for
You have a
Grant,
game tonight?
number 11, shortstop Spencer Scott.
Oh, good. At least it's
Scott at the plate, the right-hander, steps into the box. Ready for the first pitch of the game? We're set. O'Brien, first pitch, inside strike. One ball, no strikes, nobody out. Second pitch, in the dirt. One ball, one strike.
I think he might have gone for it.
You think what?
I think it might have been called a strike.
Oh, okay. I didn't see him swing around, but that ball inside. So Steve has a 1 ball, 2 strikes. Spencer Scott, the shortstop. There's a swing and a miss, first strikeout. One down, and this brings up the pitcher, Ben Christensen.
Now batting pitcher, number 16, Ben Christensen.
Yeah,
Normally down at first base, he's on the mound today.
right behind the stop.
O'Brien,
Pitch, Ben.
fastball down the middle, strike one.
Like walk around through the gate of parking by the football field. Are you still thinking something?
Here's the ball, hit sharply,
Go, Liam.
and over to first and retired.
Awesome. There you go.
Clean pickup there by the second baseman.
Ground out,
For Grant, number 15, catcher Cole Snyder.
ground out, 4-3. This is the catcher, Cole Snidow, number 15 in the box.
Nice pitch, Ben. Good work.
Where's the?
Good Paul.
Hey, how's it going?
Get there.
Two out.
Oh,
There's a ball hit deep.
In the wind.
Left fielder back at the wall and catches it.
Last night it kept
Three up, three down, side retired. Fly out to the left fielder. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the first.
bottom one now. Who are they playing? Grant?
So Christensen will go to the mound. Due up for LaSalle. It'll be the leadoff hitter, the center fielder, Pat Rascio, followed by the shortstop, Ian Simmons, and then the left fielder, Will Curran.
My mom's over here.
Hey, how's it going?
We have crowd mics out so that we're picking up some of the conversation.
I just let the tech know.
No, I'm good. I sit some, I stand some.
So LaSalle off to a good start. 3 up, 3 down. 1K on the pit with the pitcher today.
O'Brien looked very good that top of the first inning.
Keeping his pitch count down.
Head coach Nick Fogel for LaSalle. Matt Cobbs the coach for Grant. Christensen going through his warm-up pitches. We have more games coming up here on Oregon Sports Beat. When we can, I'll fill in those for you. There's the throw down to second, and we'll get the first hitter up.
Now batting for the Falcons, senior, number 19, center fielder Pat Rascio.
It's senior day today at LaSalle, and they introduced the seniors. Ratio, one of them. Leadoff hitter, right-handed hitter. Christensen, first pitch, and high, ball one. One ball, no strikes. Popped up behind second base. Second baseman over and catches it. We're kind of got a bad angle down the right field line here, but one out. Popped up to the second baseman, and this brings up the shortstop, Ian Simmons, number 6.
Number 6, senior shortstop Ian Simmons.
Ground ball up the middle.
Ground ball up the middle, fielded by the center fielder. Base hit, our first hit of the game, goes to Ian Simmons. So Simmons on first, the left fielder, Will Curran up, number 21.
Left fielder, senior, number 21, Will Curran.
Christensen set. Runner gets a big lead over at first. High and outside, ball one. Swing and a foul tip. Ball, 1 strike. 1 out, 1 runner on. Simmons down at first base, who singled. Just underway here at LaSalle High School. There's a pitch low and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. Holding the runner at first. It's the pitch.
Good eye there by the batter.
Generals 14-0, coming off that big win Tuesday night against Clackamas, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Count goes full. And low in the dirt. Curran draws a walk. Simmons goes down to second base. Now 2 on and 1 out. This brings up the cleanup hitter, Robbie Coleman.
Now batting, first baseman, senior, number 12, Robbie Coleman.
Left-hander here.
Coleman, a left-hander, senior, first baseman, steps in. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Christensen sets, fires, low and inside, ball 1. We did a soccer game here a month or 2 ago. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. The pitch, fake to bunt, ball goes by. Nobody covering home. And the run scores. I don't know what happened there, but the catcher, the ball went by. He kind of casually went back to pick it up.
Yeah, I think he thought it was a foul tip, but the ump did not yell foul.
So Simmons went all the way around and scored, first run of the game. Curran went down to second on the pass ball.
So the ball was live.
The ball was live.
They're sending back.
Oh, wait a minute. It might have been a foul. Was it a foul tip? Yep, it was a foul tip. All right, let's undo that. That's why the catcher knew not to have to run back to the backstop.
Right.
It was a foul tip. I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
High. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Coleman, the cleanup hitter. So with that foul tip, the run comes off the board. Runners back at first and second. There's the ball hit over to second.
Base.
Second over to first, not in time. Here comes a run home.
He's there.
And scores. Generals try to turn the double play. They get the runner at second. Overthrow at first. That moves the runner up to first. So Coleman up to second. Curran out at second base.
So some heads
And
up.
Simmons did score, so it's 1-0 Falcons.
So some aggressive running there by Simmons, and
They're very aggressive on the base pass today.
he showed that on that foul ball too. He wanted to get there. He got there.
Emmett Thompson, the third baseman, up. 1 out. That's a runner down to second. That's Curran. 2 out. No balls, 1 strike on the hitter. Christensen sets. There's a ball fouled back. No balls, 2 strikes. So LaSalle, 1 run on 1 hit. Sorry, 1 run on 2 hits. We'll give Coleman a hit. There's a ball hit foul down the right field line. Count stays, no balls, 2 strikes, 2 out.
So LaSalle's runners on the base path, they're being very aggressive here.
Very
looking at
aggressive.
Taking extra bases whenever they can.
Set. And that gets through. This might score another run. It does. Curran scores.
That fielder there didn't get a clean pickup on it, and the base coach signaled him in nonstop, and he got there.
So Curran scores. Coleman with a base hit. I'm sorry, Thompson with a base hit. Not Curran who scored, it was Coleman who scored.
Now batting, right fielder, senior, number 9, David Jensen.
So, again, Coleman scores from second. Thompson now down at first with that base hit. There's a foul ball. This is the senior right fielder, Dave Jensen, number 9. Low. One ball, 1 strike, 2 out, 1 on. 2 runs in for LaSalle. That ball low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Christensen's given up 3 hits, 3 singles, and a walk. Throw over to first. Runner just gets back. Almost caught him leaning the wrong way. Time. Batter calls for time. Steps out of the box. Jensen, number 9, the right fielder, right-handed hitter. Liam Gwynn on deck. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Throw down to first behind the runner. Gets by the first baseman. Runner headed down to second. Turns the corner. He'll keep going. He's going to third. Throw.
Got him.
And got him. Jensen out of third. The throw behind the runner. I'm sorry, Thompson out of third. So Thompson out of third. 2 runs, 3 hits. Nobody left on base. After 1, our score, LaSalle 2, Grant nothing. General's coming up. It'll be the cleanup hitter, Caden Siegel, followed by his brother Kellen Siegel and Nolan Miga, the first baseman.
So aggressive running there by LaSalle, getting those extra bases. They're not afraid to take those extra bases and chances. You know, the runner was called there by the coach. Got there a little bit late that time, but it paid off for him earlier with 2 runs.
Exactly. They made the Generals throw the ball around, and not so successfully.
It's going to be a good game here today. We're going to see a lot of action with that kind of base running.
Finn O'Brien on the mound. He had a perfect first inning. Struck out 1. At the plate, Caden Siegel. Siegel DH'ing today.
For Grant, DH, number 14, Caden Siegel.
He's actually hitting for the center fielder, number 8, Kyle Osland. Strike. Caught the outside corner. Coach Cobb's headed down to the third base box. Siegel. Ball hit foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Lead off here in the top of the second.
Go, Finn.
Low in the dirt, ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. That also low in the dirt, even the count up at 2-2. Siegel, and Miga, the 3 hitters, due up. Foul ball down the third base line. Count stays at 2-2. Outfield pretty much straight away.
Ooh, nice pitch.
Oh, close. Siegel took a risk laying off that one. The count goes full, 3-2.
Nice breaking ball there.
And that low and away, Siegel draws a walk, first base runner for the Generals. And this brings up the left fielder, number 13, Kellen Siegel.
Now batting, left fielder, number 13, Kellen Siegel.
I figured, but I said it's nice to ask anyway. And then he sent me a picture and he said, well, what do you think of this? I was like, that's quite nice.
Nobody out, runner down to first, that's Caden Siegel. There's a strike. Right over the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike. O'Brien sets low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. First baseman holding Caden Siegel close. Siegel. Ball chopped foul down the third baseline. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
He's a little bit ahead of him here. Let's see if he comes back with that last pitch that just missed.
Ben O'Brien sets, fires.
That's it. That's it.
That's that pitch.
That's that pitch.
A called
Inside.
first strike.
Came right back with it. Hit it this time.
So Kellen Siegel strikes out. This brings up the first baseman, Nolan Miga.
First baseman, number 19, Nolan Miga.
Miga, number 19, steps into the box. There's a strike, outside corner. 1 on, 1 out. LaSalle leads 2-0 after 1. We're in the top of the second. Another strike that caught the inside corner.
Batter stays deep in the box.
Miga down in the count, 0-2. A foul tip into the catcher's glove. Second out, and this will bring up Dodge Cottle, the right fielder, number 8.
Now batting, right fielder, number 8, Dodge Cottle.
Caden Siegel still down at first. You mean the batter, Dodge Cottle?
Yeah.
Okay. The PA announcer just telling us Cottle went to LaSalle as a freshman. There's the ball chopped foul down the third baseline. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Leadoff hitters, Caden Siegel walked, and he's been stuck down there with 2 strikeouts.
Pitcher way ahead of him here.
0-2. low and away. 1-2. Thanks for joining us today here at Oregon Sports Beat. We're at LaSalle High School where the Falcons lead the Generals 2-0 in the top of the second. Swing and a miss. And catcher dropped it, throw down to first, and he's out. And O'Brien strikes out the side. So for the Generals, no runs, no hits, one runner left on base. That's Caden Siegel who drew the walk. After 1.5, it's LaSalle 2, Grant nothing. Coming up, let's see, coming up for LaSalle, I think Jensen was at bat. Jensen was at bat when they had the runner thrown out at third base. So I think it's Jensen, Gwynn, and the catcher. Soya Pa. Like I pucked my caw in Harvard Squire. That's okay. I'm from Ohio. I can get that.
I won't even try from Southern
Right.
California. Okay.
Right. Oh, dog's paw. Okay. Sawyer paw. Got it. Right. So we'll go back. This is Jensen. He was at the plate when the third out happened at
Now
third.
batting for the Falcons, right fielder senior, number 9, David Jensen.
Jensen, a senior, leadoff hitter in the bottom of the second. 2-0 Falcons lead. Ben Christensen on the mound. Sticks the bat out there for a bunt. Pitch was outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Dave Hall, Steve Roberts, bringing you exciting Grand General baseball. Inside, 2 balls, 1 strike. That's a strike. Caught the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He'll swing if this is a good pitch.
Christensen sets, fires, swing and a miss. And the first strikeout for Ben Christensen. Going to bring up the second baseman, Liam Gwynn.
Senior, Liam Gwynn.
Gwynn also a senior. Nobody on, infield back.
Because it wasn't about that.
Popped up, out of play.
He still can go because his roommates, one of them lives there, so they're all gonna pile in the car. He's gonna go buy a cereal, buy a truck.
The pitch. There's a ball. Hit the left field. Shortstop going back and makes the catch. Left fielder was coming in. Shortstop called him off. Pop out to 6. That's the second out of the inning. And this is Sawyer Pa, the catcher, number 13.
Now batting, catcher, senior, number 13, Sawyer Pa.
High, ball 1. Obviously has no superstitions. We're number 13. There's a ball hit for a base hit into center field. Straight up the middle. Pa with a single up the middle. Fourth hit of the game for LaSalle here in the second inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, senior, number 29, Nick Phillips.
All right, the bottom of the order.
Got a runner
in.
changing out at first base. That is Aiden O'Brien, number 16.
All right, Phillips is the DH, number 29. He's actually hitting for the pitcher, Finn O'Brien. Runner down at first with 2 out. There's a strike inside. Phillips, a big guy. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes on Phillips.
He'll come at him with this one.
Over to first and just back. Right, not much of a lead over there. And that is called strike. 2 strikeouts that inning for Ben Christensen. No runs, 1 hit, 1 runner left on base after 2. It is LaSalle 2, Grant nothing. Top of the 3rd coming up for the Grant Generals. It'll be the second baseman, Caden Crowley, followed by the third baseman, Anthony Ziza, and then back to the top of the order with Spencer Scott.
So second inning, a little bit of a defensive battle there. Pitchers on target and defense was holding.
Christensen had a very, very active first inning, lots of traffic. 2 runs, 3 hits, and a walk. But settled down in the second. Okay. I thought I heard the coach said he might bat seniors through 2 times through the lineup, but I'm not sure. But all seniors are batting that. The PA announcer said that may be Phillips' first time up all season long.
Now batting for the Grant Generals, second baseman number 7, Caden Crowley.
Caden Crowley comes to the plate, the second baseman.
Caden has a good batting history here.
Foul. We did the Central Catholic game last night, and one of the parents told us that he had coached Caden Crowley in Little League. That's low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, it's an extensive Little League. I have some of those Little League players in my class, and they talk baseball all the time.
What else is there? There's a ball hit down the left field line.
It's
fair. Left fielder is going to go into foul territory to get it. Crowley's going to take a stand-up double. Hard hit ball right down the line.
Nice hit by Crowley, if I remember. That's a usual hit for him as a double.
Crowley down at second.
Now batting number 12, Anthony Ziza.
That's the first base hit for the Generals. The third baseman, Anthony Ziza, number 12, into the box. Finn O'Brien. And he's got Crowley behind him now at second base. Crowley gets a little bit of a lead. The bunt gets it down. Gonna have to go to first. There's nobody there. Second baseman didn't get over to cover. Safe at first, and Crowley goes down to third. You have to score that a base hit, but not a wise decision there.
Now batting shortstop number 11, Spencer Scott.
All right, back to the top of the order. Spencer Scott, he struck out in the first. So a double for Crowley, a single for Ziza. Runners at the corners, nobody out.
So a breakdown there on the defense.
Pitcher did a good job of fielding that ball. He just looked to throw and there was nobody there. Throw over to first base. That's a dangerous throw when the third baseman's not even on the bag there.
Yeah.
Strike 1 on the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Got a lot of room over there on both sides of the field.
Outfield pretty much straight away.
The infield is playing close to second base.
There's a fake throw over to third base. That first pitch might have been a fake throw too, was it?
It was.
Yeah. So that's 2 fake throws over to third. Got ahead of myself there. That ball low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Top of the third. Falcons lead 2-0 on 2 runs in the first. Throw back to first.
Ooh,
There's
nice
the
pitch.
strike. Nice
Yeah.
pitch.
He's putting a lot of motion on that ball on those pitches.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out. And that's low and away. Even the count up at 2-2. Finn O'Brien on the mound. Another throw over to first. Runner gets back. Here we go. Swing and a miss. And runner headed down to second. He'll slide in. No throw, but a strikeout. Scott had struck out in the first, struck out in the third here now.
Your way, last
Now batting pitcher, number 16, Ben Christensen.
Ben Christensen at the plate. Got that runner down at third. 1 out now. High, ball 1. Infield is a double play depth. And Coach Fogel wants to go out and he wants to talk to Finn O'Brien.
Well, he pulls the whole infield in here.
O'Brien is a sophomore?
Mhm.
Sophomore, okay.
His brother made an outstanding catch earlier this week.
So Crowley down at third, Ziza over at first, 1 out. That was Scott on the strikeout. Christensen at the plate. The count is 1 ball, no strikes.
when you get there.
So I'm sure they're out there talking about how they're going to play this. Are they going to get the short one at first? Are they going to hold the runner and go? Or if the runner goes, are they going to play to get him out at the plate?
Well, the infield's still back at double play depth.
Right. Yeah, but they're
1 ball, no strikes.
playing straight up here.
Christensen can help himself out. There's a ball up the middle. Second baseman. Oh, and they dropped the ball.
Ball gets through.
Ball gets through. That's going to score a run. 2 runs. I'm sorry, 2 runs.
Ties it up here.
So Crawley scores. Ziza scores. Was up the middle.
Catcher, number 15, Cole Sneal.
We're going to give Christensen 2 RBIs to tie this game up.
That one at the base.
Crowley scored from third. Ziza scored from second. The ball went back. I thought it was going to be step on first or second and go for the double play, but the ball went through. There's a ball. Foul ball
Yeah.
down the right field line.
No, there was no runner on first, so the play was to first. I think the shortstop
All right,
there was
that's
coming
right.
up early with it.
All right, thanks, Steve.
Yeah.
I cannot believe it.
So Cole Snydell squared around the bunt. The runner's going to head down to second. There's a throw down there, and he is safe. I've been doing games now for 40 years, and the longest home run I've ever seen hit was hit by the kid at the plate
Oh, that deep center field home
Hit-
run he
hit-
got a couple of weeks ago.
at Grant.
Yeah.
Probably hit it 400 feet. Snyder at the plate. Runner down at second. Time before the pitch. So still 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 runs in, 2-2 our score here in the top of the third. 2 RBIs for Ben Christensen. This is Snido at the plate. He flied out to left in the first inning. Strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. When I asked Snido if that was the longest ball he ever hit, he said, "What do you think?" Here we go. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Set. The pitch. Low. Even the count up at 2-2. Christensen down at second. Single and then moved forward to second base. There's a ball foul down the left field line. Count stays at 2-2. Okay. All seniors in the field for LaSalle except the pitcher O'Brien, who's a sophomore. He sets. There's a little chopper, might go foul, and got him at first. It stayed fair. It was rolling right next to the line. Fielded and a throw over to first, got him. Runner moves up to third, Christensen. So Snido, who hit the 400-foot home run, hits that ball about 4 feet.
Designated hitter number 14, Caden Siegel.
Ground out, 1-3. This is Caden Siegel. He's DHing today, hitting for Kyle Osland, the center fielder. He walked in the second. High, inside. Might have been a purpose pitch. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 out. Runner on third. Outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Go ahead run down there at third base. The pitch. There's a ball hit, popped up, shortstop underneath it, calling for it, and caught it. That's the 3rd out of the inning. So popped out to the shortstop for the Generals. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 runner, 2 runners left on base. One runner left on base. Our score after 2.5, it is Grant 2, LaSalle 2. Grant 2 runs, 3 hits, 2 runners left on base. Falcons coming up, and they'll go back to the top of the order.
So a tough inning there for LaSalle on the defensive side. A couple of mix-ups there on that bunt play. And Grant jumps on it, takes advantage of that.
Ratio, Simmons, and Curran do up. I can tell you, I played second base in high school and college, and there's nothing worse than forgetting to cover first on a bunt. All your teammates kind of look at you like, what are you doing out here? Ben Christensen on the mound. He'll face Ratio, Simmons, and Curran. Ratio popped out to the second baseman in the first. Simmons singled and scored a run. Curran walked and scored a run.
Now batting, center fielder, senior, number 19, Pat Ratio.
The senior, Ratio, number 19, the center fielder. He'll lead off the bottom of the third. First pitch, swing, ball hit to center field. Center fielder underneath that and drops in. Drops in for a base hit. Center fielder had a long run from center field over towards right field, and the ball went off his glove. We give Ratio a base hit there. Down at first.
For the Falcons, senior shortstop number 6, Ian Simmons.
This is the shortstop, Ian Simmons, number 6.
So LaSalle, aggressive hitters on LaSalle, going with that first pitch if it's good.
Throw over to first and back. Yeah, Ratio very aggressive. Went after the first pitch, drove it into right center. Another throw over to first.
Go in.
There's a ball hit to right field. And that drops. That'll be a base hit. Nope, I'm sorry. Foul ball. Foul ball. Just went foul. Looked like it was going to drop for a base hit, and Ratio was on his way to third.
Yeah, LaSalle runners are going. They're going to take extra bags whenever they can.
They are being very aggressive. So foul ball. Simmons steps back in the box. Another ball hit to the shortstop. Going to go to second, headed over to first, and not in time. So Ratio out at second.
Now batting left fielder,
Simmons,
senior, number 21, Will.
safe down at first on the fielder's choice. All right, so Simmons now down at first with one out. There's the ball hit to right field, and that's foul. Curran at the plate. Simmons down at first, one out. Top of the third, 2-2 our score. Christensen looks over to runner first, going to go over there. Simmons gets back with that aggressive base running. Christensen trying to hold the runners over at first. Low and away. One ball, one strike, one out. Swing and a miss. One ball, two strikes. Took something off that pitch. Curran at the plate. He walked in the first. Going away, even the count up. Two balls, two strikes, one out. Swing and a miss, and struck him out. Second strikeout of the game for Christensen.
Now batting senior first baseman number 12, Robbie Coleman.
All right, this is Robbie Coleman, the first baseman. He singled in the first. Left-handed hitter facing Christensen. There's a ball hit. Second baseman over to first, and the side is retired. Round out 4-3. So for the Falcons in the bottom of the third, no runs, one hit, one runner left on base after three here at LaSalle High School. It is LaSalle 2, the Grant Generals 2. Due up for the Generals this time, it'll be Kellen Siegel, Nolan Miga, and Dodge Cottle. They all struck out in a row in the second.
Well, we'll see here if O'Brien still has it in him to put these three away, keep this game tight here. the top of the third here.
Top of the fourth.
Fourth. Well, you know, if I remember right, fourth inning has been big for Grant in the past few games.
They've had some big innings.
Yeah.
They've had some big innings in every inning. Throw down to second. All right, Kellen Siegel, the left fielder, Nolan Miga, the first baseman, and Dodge Cottle, the right fielder. Each one of them struck out in the second. Finn O'Brien, the sophomore, on the mound.
Left fielder number 13, Kellen Siegel.
There's a ball hit hard to center field and underneath it, and the catch. Fly out to 8, first out of the inning. Bring up Nolan Miga. A well-played game so far.
So a little bit unusual there. We had Grant going after the first pitch that time.
Miga in the box. Strike. O'Brien's been able to get that first ball over the plate. There's a ball in the dirt. 1-1.
There you go, Finn.
There's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. O'Brien, the sophomore, facing the team that many think is the best in the state.
Here he goes. We'll see if he throws that pitch here.
There's a ball hit to left. It's curling towards the line. Fair. It's fair. Miga headed down to second and a stand-up double. Boy, that was right at the line, too. And that hooking 5 more feet and it'd have been foul. Miga with a stand-up double. Dodge Cottle up. Cottle, the right fielder,
There's
struck
some
out.
question about whether it was fair or not, I guess. They're talking about the pole down there.
Well, the home plate umpire just went out and he's talking to the field
Yeah.
umpire. They're talking some more. Boy, it was close. I did think it was fair, but it was close. We have some partisan rooting in the press box.
Of course.
He's going to go over and talk with Coach Kabza.
Got both coaches over there.
Well, he can. He changed the call earlier on whether it was a foul ball or not.
And they're going to leave everybody where they are. So we're going to leave Miga down at second base. Cottle at the plate.
Right fielder number 8, Dodge Cottle.
Cottle at the plate. Runner down at second. 1 out.
Go Falcons!
Outside, ball 1. Top of the fourth. We're even at 2. And Dodge Cottle wants to go down and talk to Matt Kabza. Cottle struck out in the second. It was a great hit by Nolan Miga. Gets a bunt down. Going to throw over to first, and out of first. Runner advances to third. Sacrifice bunt. And that's the second out. Miga down at third now with 2 out, and Caden Crowley at the plate, and he doubled in the second.
Second baseman number 7, Caden Crowley.
I'm sorry, doubled last inning in the third.
So that was designed there to move that runner around with the expectation of Caden to get a base hit.
There's a strike. It must have been what Coach Kabza and Cottle were talking about.
Yeah. So let's advance that runner.
But bunt that ball down the first base line, make the pitcher field that and throw over to first. 1 ball, 1 strike to pitch. There's a ball hit behind second base. Second baseman back, fading over and comes up with a catch. So popped out to the second baseman for the third out. They strand that runner down at third. No runs, 1 hit, 1 runner left on base. After 3.5, our score, Grant 2, LaSalle 2.
So LaSalle comes out of that okay after that long hit down the line for that double there.
All right, due up for the Falcons here in the bottom of the 4th. It's the third baseman, Emmett Thompson, the right fielder, Dave Jensen, and then the second baseman, Liam Gwynn.
So both teams getting their bat on the ball here, making the defense work.
I have LaSalle 2 runs on 5 hits, Grant 2 runs on 4 hits.
Yep. So Coach still talking to the ref about that foul ball down there.
Well,
he was not happy with the call, but he went with it. It's good sportsmanship.
In this sport, Steve, we're going to call them umpires,
Okay.
not refs.
All right. Blue.
Oh, yeah.
Blue.
There you go. See, that's all I know.
Blue, yeah.
Now batting, senior third baseman number 1, Emmett Thompson.
Thompson at the plate facing Christensen, bottom of the 4th. There's a strike on the outside corner. Each pitcher's given up a couple of runs, but they've looked very good in doing so.
Yeah, not many walks this game so far.
High and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a ball hit. Third baseman across to first, and the put out. Rounded out 6-3. First out of the inning, and it'll bring up the right fielder, Dave Jensen. He struck out in the second.
Now batting, senior number 9, right fielder.
Nice job by the third baseman that time, cutting across and fielding that ball. Anthony Ziza.
Shortstop bobbles. I don't know what happened there. He's down.
The shortstop, I don't know what happened. The ball might have bounced up and hit him.
Yep.
Might have got him in the face or the throat. So he fielded the ball. The ball hit him and he went down. We're going to score that a base hit for Jensen. Reminiscent of the
Senior second baseman number 2, Liam Gwynn.
coach. Go out and take a look there at Spencer Scott. Reminiscent of the 1961 World Series between the Reds and the Yankees. The batted ball that hit Tony Kubek kind of changed his career. Yes. Did the baseball game of the week on NBC for a long time. All right, they're taking a good look at Spencer Scott. And I think the ball either hit him in the face or hit him in the throat. Dirt infield here at LaSalle, except for home plate, which is artificial turf.
Ump goes out. Trainer goes out. Everything seems to be okay.
All right, seems to be okay. So we'll score that a base hit for Jensen.
Didn't he eventually do that, though?
So 1 on, 1 out at the plate. The second baseman, Liam Gwynn, and he popped out to the shortstop in the second. That ball popped up down the left field line in foul territory.
Okay.
Left fielder, a long
run.
Try to get to that.
It's out of play there.
Go, Liam.
The old OOP, out of play. Oops. Another pop-up Catcher looking behind home plate, comes over and makes the catch. Nice job by the catcher that time, Cole Snidow.
Tricky pitch there to get him to pop up like that
Now
also.
batting senior catcher number 13, Sawyer Paul.
This is the catcher, Sawyer Paw. He singled in the second. There's a strike. Nice pitch by Christensen. 1 on, 2 out. Owen won the count.
Fred was like a right up into 3 weeks before he had to move.
Low, ball 2.
Every minute out with that by the end, Russ was like, he has got to get out of the house. And 3 weeks beforehand, he decided, oh my God, I'm leaving my family. I like that.
Well, I told Julie I have 2 choices. You can go and you
Swing and a miss.
Lots on that pitch.
High heat. 2-1 the count.
figured out, and he did.
I'm sorry, 1-2 the count.
He got it out early, and then he got to go do what he did. Oh,
High, ball 2.
He's going after him. He's going after him.
Christensen just reared back and fired that one.
yes.
There's a ball foul down the third baseline.
Well, that's the thing. Every time they have different baseballs, and it's just whether they do it.
1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a strike. And he struck him out
Yep.
for the 3rd out. 4. The Falcons that inning. No runs. 1 hit. 1 runner left on base. After 4, our score here at LaSalle High School, it is Grant 2, LaSalle 2. LaSalle now 2 runs on 6 hits. Grant 2 runs on 4 hits. Coming up for the Generals here in the top of the 5th, it will be the bottom of the order, Anthony Ziza, the 3rd baseman, and then back to the top of the order, Spencer Scott and Ben Christensen. Finn O'Brien's still out there for the Falcons.
Both pitchers doing a nice job keeping this game tight, keeping the runners off the bags.
Pastries. See some cinnamon rolls. See
Well,
a little,
LaSalle scored 2 in the first, hasn't scored since then. The Generals scored 2 in the third.
take one. They're ginormous.
I'm listening to our crowd down there passing out cinnamon rolls.
Well, send them up here.
Now batting for the Generals,
Oh, they look good too.
3rd baseman number 12, Anthony Ziza.
Anthony Ziza at the plate, and he singled in the 3rd. Popped that foul. Catcher was spun around looking for it, couldn't find it.
Grant's changed up a bit. Their first pitch is good. They're going for it. Usually they'll take one first.
Well, O'Brien had been throwing strikes on the first
First
pitch,
pitch.
and they decided that might be the best pitch they've seen in at
That's
bat.
right. Yeah, because if he gets ahead of them, he puts some magic on that ball, and he moves it a lot around on those strikes.
1-1 the count. There's a chopper right out in front of the plate, picked up by the catcher down to first base and out at first. Nice job by the catcher. Ground out, 2-3, first out, and we'll go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, shortstop number 11, Spencer Scott.
I'm not sure if this is Scott. It doesn't look like Scott. Let's see what the number is.
What's your current status with the Coast Guard stuff?
There's a strike.
I just requested a high school transcript. I think I just got to get that in for the enlistment side.
I didn't see the number. Can you see the number? Is it 11? All right, it is Scott. I just thought he seemed tall for Scott, but 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hopefully I'll leave.
Scott, who got hit by the ball last inning.
Nice.
That ball low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Scott struck out in the first, struck out in the third.
I think so. Yeah, I'm trying to get in. So, I thought it was going to
Ben Christensen on deck.
been like 5.
High, 3-1.
How bad? I just want to give him a big old slap.
Seems pretty cool. I'd rethink that maneuver if I was you. Do it.
There's a strike. Count goes full.
He comes right back with that strike.
Good pitch by O'Brien. Scott was taken all the way. Hard hit, and that is foul. Kicked up dirt right in foul territory down the third baseline.
Jan, what do you think of these irons?
Hold on a sec.
There's another ball. And line to the second baseman.
Now batting, pitcher, number 16, Ben Christensen.
All right, the pitcher, Ben Christensen. He grounded out in the first and singled in the third.
They are, but these are blades.
High and outside. Ball 1, top of the 5th. There'll be no mercy rule game today. Outside, 2-0.
So blades are like
You can see shot shape. Go left or right, a lot easier.
There's the strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 out.
They're a bigger head usually, and they just don't go as hard because they're so forgiving.
Christensen, foul ball.
Yeah, I mean, there's other sets, but they're just like.
That ball down in the dirt. Even the count up at 2-2.
Come on, one more strike. Still pin? No, I want one.
Unless you want to go.
There's a foul ball down the third baseline. Count stays at 2-2. Nobody on, 2 out. Top of the 5th. We're in a tie game, 2-2. Christensen with the ball to right field. Right fielder goes back and comes up with a catch. A 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. After 4.5, our score here at LaSalle. LaSalle 2, Grant 2.
It's a good ball game we got going on here.
And the bottom of the order coming up for LaSalle, the number 9 hitter, Nick Phillips, followed by the leadoff hitter, Pat Rascio, and the shortstop, Ian Simmons.
Coach comes out with a change.
Want to remind you, Oregon Sports Beat will be in Newburgh tomorrow for the afternoon, a soccer tournament, a women's game at 2 o'clock, a men's game at 5 o'clock. Next Monday night, boy, are we excited, because I'll tell you what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing basketball. Central Catholic will play Monday night. In fact, we're going to do 3 games for the Rams next week, Monday night, Wednesday night, and Friday night. Join Steve and I. Monday night's game is the girls, and it's Barlow. Then I think the last 2 games are boys. So, and we'll be bringing you a lot of basketball over the next couple of weeks. Bottom of the 5th. All right.
Now batting for the Falcons, pitcher, sophomore, number 15, Finbar O'Brien.
Okay, so they put Finbar in the order here.
O'Brien. A ball hit to center field, dead away, and center fielder right underneath it. Fly out to 8, first out. This will bring up number 19, the center fielder, Pat Ratio.
Now batting, senior center fielder, number 19, Pat Ratio.
He popped out to the second baseman in the first and singled in the third. High. 1 ball, no strikes. Christensen fires, swing and a miss. O'Brien got to the plate and swung at the very first pitch, drove it out to center field. There's the swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the 5th. Ratio, swing and a miss, and they'll go down to first and retired. So Ratio on the strikeout. Bring up Ian Simmons, the shortstop. Singled in the first, reached base on fielder's choice in the third.
Shortstop, senior number 6, Ian Simmons.
Go Ian.
There's a ball.
Down the line.
Foul territory, down third baseline.
Here you go, kid.
No balls, 1 strike on Simmons. Christian fires. Strike. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. There's a ball. Hit hard to second base over to first, just in time. A ground out, 4-3. Both pitchers that time with 1, 2, 3 innings. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. After 5, Grant 2, LaSalle 2. And coming up for the Generals, it'll be the big hitters, Cole Snyder, the catcher, Caden Siegel, the DH, and Kellen Siegel, the left fielder. Great baseball game. You know, that's
Very
2
good
this
baseball
week.
game.
Monday night
Yeah.
was that 1-0 win by Grant over Clackamas. Maybe the 2 best teams in the state.
We have a good one here, though. Lots of action still going on. We're getting base runners.
Right. LaSalle, 2 runs on 6 hits. Grant, 2 runs on 4 hits. Finn O'Brien doing a great job on the mound for LaSalle Falcons.
Is Finn a switch hitter? Nope.
Now batting, number 15, catcher Cole Snyder.
Snyder at the plate. Flied out to left in the first. Grounded out back to the pitcher in the third. Catcher sets up outside. Ball hit hard. Chopper down to third base. A throw over to first and in time. Ground out 5-3. Let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight batters retired.
Both third basemen coming across. Anything comes that way, they're going after.
Some good play down at third base by both sides. Kellen Siegel now. He struck out in the second and flied out in the fourth. Nolan Miga on deck. High. Two balls, no strikes. Top of the 6th. High, ball 3. Finn O'Brien has only walked 1 hitter so far. That was Caden Siegel, and walked him on 4 pitches. So Kellen Siegel heads down to first on the base on balls.
Now batting left fielder, number 13, Kellen Siegel.
Let's go, LaSalle!
Miga struck out in the second and then doubled, a stand-up double in the fourth. Okay, generally when the pinch runner goes down there at first, it's Crutch. What number is Crutch? Okay, and that looks like him. Maybe not. We'll see when we can catch the back. All right, we're set. Throw over to first, gets back in time. Crutch takes big leads. This is Nolan Miga at the plate. Like I said, he doubled last time.
They've all had a little bit of ups and downs so far, but they're all 3 of my top 3 are pretty close.
Another throw over there.
The kid playing right field is really good friend.
Oh, okay. Kai Kiyakawa. Okay, there's a strike. Kiyakawa played in the last game.
I mean, I don't know.
No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Kiyakawa down at first, running for Kellen Siegel. Nolan Miga at the plate. Another throw over there. They're trying to keep him close.
Yeah, they don't want any runners getting in scoring position.
I thought, oh, okay. I wanted to clarify. Did you?
There's a ball hit out to the outfield. It's deep. Miga going for 2, and Kiyakawa's going to hold up a third. That was in right field. We're kind of cut off in our view there of it, but it dropped safe. Another double for Nolan Miga, his second.
Hey, here we go, Falcons!
Kiyakawa moves up to third. Oh, did I get...
First baseman, number 19, Nolan Miga.
All right, you're right. I moved my thing ahead. This is Miga. That was the double for Kellen Siegel. I'm sorry on that. I missed my spot on my score sheet. So that is Siegel, the runner for Siegel, Kiyakawa down at third, Kellen Siegel down at second, and this is Miga at the plate.
On a normal year, let's say you're playing for winning your league and all that.
I can't fit up!
Proud dad up here in the box.
Foul ball. Miga at the plate. Siegel down at second. Kiyakawa down at third. One out. Miga did double his last time up. Throw over to third base. Inside, a ball, 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Kiyakawa down at third, Kellen Siegel down at second. Swing, a foul tip. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Nice low pitch there.
Dodge Cottle on deck.
Go Falcons!
The rest of them look like super forced away.
Swing and a miss struck him out. So runners still at second and third, but now 2 out. And Cottle, the right fielder, struck out in the second. Sacrifice bunt in the fourth.
There's no play. No. There's nothing. On this year, you're just hoping that you can get your hands in the net. Someone gets it over and because if one guy on the team just sees it over.
All right, Cottle steps into the box. Runners at second and third, 2 out. See if O'Brien can pitch his way out of this. There's the ball. And hit in front of the left fielder, 1 run in. That ball dropped just in front of the left fielder. Kiyakawa scores. Siegel goes to third. Cottle at first.
Nice base hit there to bring in that go-ahead run.
3-2 now, Generals lead, and this is Caden Crowley. He doubled in the third and popped out to the second baseman in the fourth. First lead of the game for the Generals at 3-2. Crowley in the box, throw over to third base. Fake throw to third base. Inside hit him. Here comes a run home. That's a dead ball, though. Can't score on that. So down to first, hit by a pitch. Cottle goes to second. So now we have Siegel down at third, Cottle down at second, Crowley down at first. 2 out. I think. All right. Anthony Ziza would be due up. He's 1 for 2. This is number 1.
Now batting for the Generals. Number 1, Elliott Brown.
Elliott Brown, left-handed hitter. Bases loaded, 2 out. O'Brien sets, looks in. Sacks are packed. And outside, ball 1. No place to put Brown.
Go Falcons!
Top of the 6th, 3-2, Generals lead now.
Nice pitch.
There's a strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. I'm sorry, it was high, it was ruled a ball. Fans thought that was a strike. Well, there's a lot of room up the middle between second base and the second baseman.
I'll tell you why you Dan told me. Hard to track their traveling.
All right, 2 balls, no strikes, 2 out.
I haven't heard.
2 base hits and a walk so far this inning, and a hit batsman. Brown steps in, trying to widen that lead for the Generals. We're in the top of the 6th. Set, fires. There's a foul ball down the left field line, late on the swing. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Bases loaded. That ball fouled back. 2-2.
Puts him ahead of the batter there. We'll see what he comes back here on this pitch. He's been very good when he gets ahead. Oh, he does it.
Struck him out with the bases loaded.
He comes with that pitch whenever he's ahead.
So 1 run, 2 hits, 3 men left on base. After 5.5, the Generals lead 3-2.
That's a tough one there for the Grant to take with the bases loaded there.
Before the game starts, Steve, I usually go down in the dugout and I get one of the players to help me with the names and the pronunciations. And Finn O'Brien helped me with all of that before the start of the game tonight. So
it's a good kid, man. I know the family. I actually taught his youngest brother there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Due up, bottom of the 6th for LaSalle for the Falcons. It will be the left fielder Will Curran, then the first baseman Robbie Coleman, and the third baseman Emmett Thompson, as the Generals have the lead for the first time at 3-2. Christensen still on the mound there. Looks like him. It's number 16. Curran coming to bat. Christensen still out there. So
Now batting for the Falcons. Left fielder, number 21, senior, Will Curran.
Curran walked in the first and scored, struck out in the third. There's a ball hit deep to right field over the right fielder's head. Back to the wall. That's going to be at least 2 stand-up double for Curran.
So LaSalle with a long double here, putting the tying runner in scoring position early in the inning.
Now batting for the Falcons, first baseman, senior, number 12, Robbie Coleman.
All right. Pitching coach out. That's not the manager, so
Brings in the whole infield here.
they must have somebody just got up in the pen and they're trying to buy some time. But Christensen, so runner on second, nobody out. The hitter is Coleman. Coleman singled in the first, grounded out in the third. He's 1 for 2. Generals 14-0. Falcons 9-4. All right, the left-handed hitter into the box, Robbie Coleman. Squares around the bunt, drops a bunt down.
Oh, nice bunt.
Gonna throw over to first, and in time. Wow, a great job that time by the catcher. Or the pitcher, I mean. Moves the runner up to third.
It's a tying run there. He did his job there with that sacrifice bunt.
Ground out, 1-3, 1 out. Runner on third. This is Emmett Thompson.
Third baseman, number 1, Emmett Thompson.
Thompson singled in the first, grounded out in the fourth. Low and away, ball 1. There's a strike on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Big sequence here for Ben Christensen. He steps back off the rubber.
A lot of pressure right here with that tying runner on third.
There's a pitch just high.
A lot on that one.
2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Infield in, they're going to come home. There's a strike, even the count up at 2-2. Shortstop, second baseman on the edge of the grass. First baseman, third baseman on the grass. And that's a ball. Catcher tagged the batter, but umpire said ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I'm sorry, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Big pitch, high. Thompson draws a walk. Let's see what the infield's going to do, whether they're going to go back to double play depth.
Now batting right fielder, number 9, senior David Jensen.
Dave Jensen, the right fielder, struck out in the second, singled in the fourth. And the infield's going to go back to double play depth.
A lot of options here on offense. Swing away. Another sacrifice loads him up. Bunt loads him up, maybe.
Christensen squares around the bunt, does Thompson, pulls it back.
That was to get a look to see what the infield was going to do on that. They're staying.
1 ball, no strikes. Swing, a foul tip. One ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners at the corners. Grant leads 3-2. Christensen set. Fires. That's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, here you go, Dave. Hey, battle up there, 9.
Everybody set. Christensen fires high. 2-2. Ben has gone the distance. Gave up 2 in the first, but it's been perfect since then. The pitch. Low in the dirt, blocked by Snyder. The count is full. He's got a base to put Jensen on if he needs to. And outside, ball 3. Walk to Jensen. Thompson moves up to second. And here comes Coach Kabza. I think that's going to be it for Ben Christensen. So, bases loaded.
Looks like he moves Ben over to third, brings the third baseman off.
So, Ben Christensen moves to third. Anthony Cesar comes off.
And we got a new pitcher coming on here.
Anybody want popcorn? Mimi brought a bag.
All right.
Cook's popcorn. Come this way. Yeah, with a napkin. It's like we went to the movie.
What's his name? Oh, I'm sorry. It's Chris Moore. Number 4, Chris Moore coming in to pitch. So Moore on the mound. Christensen to third base, replacing Anthony Ziza. Bases loaded, 1 out.
I'm sure coach is talking with his infield here, how they're going to handle this play. Interesting situation here. Ground ball, home.
I'm okay, thank you.
Well, at this point in time, I'm the infield. They're going to stay back at double play day.
Yeah. Sacrifice fly, ties it. You know LaSalle is going to go on the base running. Gotta love these situations.
Chris Moore on the mound. Hard throwing right-hander. And he'll be facing Liam Gwynn. Gwynn popped out to the shortstop in the second, popped out to the catcher in the fourth.
One of my biggest plays ever playing was a hit and run bunt with 2 strikes on me.
Good thing you didn't miss the ball.
The coach said, "You can do this." I said, "Okay." You called it. It worked.
I actually didn't know. I've never used that before, so
He said, "Just put the ball in play." That's all I
I haven't
asked.
even actually looked at it.
So we'll see what happens here. You know, LaSalle, if it's a good first pitch, they're going to take it.
So that is Curran down at third, Thompson down at second, Jensen at first, 1 out. Liam Gwynn at the plate.
New pitcher, he's going to try to get ahead quick.
Walk out for the Falcons. Second baseman, senior number 2, Liam Gwynn.
Gwynn 0 for 2, popped out twice. One of them a foul out to the catcher. The pitch. Low. Oh, and Snidow blocked that and kept it out front, or there was a run. Infield back at double play depth. The pitch. There's the strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. This has been an exciting game. Sacks are packed right now. Moore fires.
Ooh. Did he go?
And he went. Pitch was low and outside. Batter went. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
He'll probably come back with that same pitch here.
Moore fires, Roxon fires outside. Snidow had to dive outside to catch that ball.
Big pitch coming up here. Runners. Ooh.
Swing and a miss and a strikeout. Wow, just what Moore needed.
Big change up there, got him swinging.
Second out, bases stay loaded. This is going to bring up.
Pitcher's brother.
Okay.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 16, Aiden O'Brien.
All right, this is Aiden O'Brien, the pitcher's brother. Older brother? Older brother. Can really help the younger brother here right now. Bases loaded. Curran down at third. Thompson down at second. Jensen down at first. 2 outs after the strikeout. Sawyer Pa, the catcher, is up. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Aiden O'Brien is pinch hitting for the catcher.
Aiden had the defensive play of his career earlier this week with a diving catch in the gap.
Here we go. There's a strike outside corner. Moore now just rocking and firing. Outside, that gets to the backstop. Here comes the runner. Safe. Pass ball. Run scores.
It ties it up there, that aggressive base running there.
Everybody moved up a base.
That's right.
Curran scored. Thompson moved up to third. Jensen moved up to second.
No hesitation there. As soon as the batter saw that the ball was passed, he waved the runner in.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 out. Got a place to put O'Brien if he needs to. And did he go enough? Yes, he did. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul, Karen, we say back.
Pitcher's getting him on that outside breaking ball there.
There's the pitch. Outside.
Not this time, though.
Even to count up, 2-2.
Pitcher still ahead here.
Infield still back. The pitch. Outside, ball 3.
Nice shot, kid!
Now it's up to the pitcher. Does he go back again with that pitch after missing twice, or does he come inside? Talking to the coach here.
3-3 our score. Bottom of the 6th.
Runner's ready to go on the ground.
The pitch. And that's a strike. Got him on the outside corner. Struck out. For LaSalle. 1 run. 1 hit. 2 runners left on base. And after 6, our score here, Grant 3, LaSalle 3. All right, we got a new pitcher on the mound for LaSalle.
Senior Pat Ratio, number 19.
All right. Out to the mound goes the senior Pat Ratio, who had been in center field. And we're going to go to the top of the order for the Generals. Spencer Scott, Ben Christensen, and Cole Snidow, top of the 7th, 3-3. So Ratio moves in on the mound. Finn O'Brien goes 6, gives up 3 runs on 6 hits.
So LaSalle coming away with a tied game at the top of the 7th here.
Got that run on a pass ball. Well, let me see. We'll get an opinion. Pass ball, wild pitch? Wild pitch, okay. That's what I thought.
A lot of pressure was out there on these pitchers, both sides in this game.
So Ratio goes to the mound. He'll face Scott, Christensen, and Snidow. Scott is 0 for 3. Christensen is 1 for 3. And Snidow is 0 for 3.
So good ball game here today. Both teams showing some offense and defense.
We had a good game Tuesday night, the 1-0 win for Grant over Clackamas. We had a good game last night.
That's right.
Central Catholic and Centennial. Way, everybody thought that was going to be a game that Grant or Central Catholic might win in a mercy rule, and that Central Catholic actually trailed 5-4 in the 5th inning. Rallied for 8 runs in the 5th. Spencer Scott facing Ratio. 1 ball, 1 strike.
So this pitcher giving a totally different look. Grant's batter is going to have to make some adjustments.
There's the ball high. 2-1. I'm sorry, 1-2. 1-2 the count. Spencer Scott.
Ooh.
And they call that a strike. Scott.
You know.
Scott struck out for the 3rd time.
So got ahead of him on 1 pitch and came back with a different pitch to get him there.
16, Ben Christensen.
This is Ben Christensen. Playing 3rd base now. Christensen, foul ball.
So Grant looking to make something happen here.
There's a ball chopped to second base. Oh, no,
Pitcher.
pitcher fielded it. It was over toward second base. Pitcher got over there, fielded it, went to first. 2 out. Round out 1-3. This is Cole Snidow. Snidow flied out to left in the 1st, grounded back to the pitcher in the 3rd, and grounded to the 3rd baseman in the 5th. Foul ball. No balls, one strike.
If you're going to have either way, then fine. You have rights on that for the game day. But if you're not going to let fans that are limited, and we have unlimited space and to do it, then why would you do that for your
High, ball one. One ball, one strike. Out of play down the right field line.
Pitcher's ahead of him here. Let's see what he comes with here. Some sort of breaking ball, maybe.
So Jason's key, though, when he played his key, it was on the home thing. And every player got to take it. So it was home, but they needed to have
Set, fires. There's a ball hit behind second base. Over to first. That ball goes out. Center fielder gets it. And Snyder with a single.
So now we have the go-ahead run on first base.
Snyder with a single. Caden Siegel, the DH, is up.
Now batting, designated hitter, number 14, Caden Siegel.
Siegel has walked twice and popped up to the shortstop, so he's 0 for 1 with 2 walks. Strike. Ratio. 2 down. 0-1 the count here on Siegel. Snyder down at first. Throw over. Oh yeah, quick throw over.
Mm-hmm. They want to keep that runner close. They don't want to get him in scoring position.
We've got new fielders for LaSalle now after senior night. We got a new first baseman, new center fielder, new catcher.
All right, we'll get those couple of new defensive players out there for the Falcons. There's a hard hit ball to third base, over to first, in time. Ground out 5-3, third out for the Generals. No runs, 1 hit, 1 runner left on base after 6.5. We're tied here at LaSalle. Grant 3, LaSalle 3. Grant 3 runs, 7 hits. All right. Bottom of the order due up the number 9 hitter. I believe Finn O'Brien's going to hit in that spot. Then Pat Ratio, the top of the order, and Ian Simmons.
See what
3-3.
Yep, the Grant pitcher will be throwing inside on the left-hander.
Chris Moore on the mound for the Generals. Bottom of the 7th, 3-3.
So LaSalle looking to get a runner in scoring position here early. It's a big inning, big bottom of the inning.
Bottom of 7. What? All right, here we go. Finn O'Brien will be the hitter.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 15, Finn O'Brien.
Left-handed hitter.
I think
Here we go.
Line drive out at the last time he was at bat.
Flied out to center field last time he was at bat. Struck out and flied out, 0 for 2. There's a strike right down the middle. Morris struck out the last 2 batters he faced, Gwynn and Aiden O'Brien. There's a strike.
Ooh.
Inside and low, but caught the corner there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Pitcher's way ahead. You know he's going to come with some motion on this one.
Swing and a miss. Tagged him, and he's out. So the first out of the inning, a strikeout. Finn O'Brien will go to the top of the order. The pitcher, Pat Ratio.
Now batting, senior, pitcher number 19, Pat Ratio.
Popped out to the second baseman, singled, struck out in the 5th. He's 1 for 3. Struck on the outside corner. Moore just rearing back and
Yeah, I was
firing.
about to say, he's putting a lot of heat on that ball right now. He wants to get out of this quickly.
Too far outside that time. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's the ball.
Hard hit.
Hard hit. Scott goes back. It goes past the third baseman, shortstop into left field, but a base hit. We've got a base runner in the bottom of the 7th. Ratio down at first.
Now batting for the Falcons, senior shortstop number 6, Ian Simmons.
Simmons singled in the 1st, reached base on a fielder's choice in the 3rd, and grounded out in the 5th. Scored a run in the 1st. Ratio down to first, infield back at double play depth. Foul tip. All right, Simmons steps back in the box. There's a ball foul down the first baseline. No balls, 2 strikes.
Pitcher's way ahead here. Batter's going to have to protect this plate.
Outside, runner gets back to first. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch low and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Big pitch coming up here.
There's a ball hit sharply to second, over to first, and a double play. The 4-6-3 double play.
Nice job by Grant that time to get out of this.
4-6-3 on the double play. So no runs, 1 hit, nobody left on base. After 7, our score: Grant 3, LaSalle 3. LaSalle 3 runs, 7 hits. Grant 3 runs, 7 hits. We'll go to the top of the 8th.
Good game we got going on here. Both teams playing good defense, pitchers, good offense.
So Ratio still on the mound for LaSalle. Top of the 8th, 3-3. The hitter for the Rams will be Kellen Siegel. It'll be Siegel, Miga, and Cottle. All right, we're ready to go. Top of the 8th.
Now batting left fielder number 13, Kellen Siegel.
Kellen Siegel at the plate. He has walked twice in this game. He's 2 for 4. Well, he's 0 for 2. I'm sorry, I was looking at Caden Siegel there. Kellen Siegel does have a base hit, doubled the last time he was up. There's the ball hit hard, foul down the third baseline. 2 balls, 1 strike, top of the 8th. There's a strike. 2 balls. I'm sorry. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a ball hit deep to left field. Back at the wall, and the catch. Siegel hit that hard.
Deep outfield there.
Second time he's flied out deep.
First baseman number 19, Nolan Miga.
Miga up. Miga struck out twice and doubled.
Ruby Ray, have you been here the whole time? Come here, Ruby. Do you see me? It's because I did fix my
Rashi at the mound. Miga at the plate. Nobody on, 1 out. There's the ball hit foul down the third baseline. 1 ball, 1 strike. Another foul ball back. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Checking the plate here. Anything close, he is swinging at.
The pitch. There's the ball hit to the third baseman sharply. Throw over to first in the dirt. Scooped. And didn't make the catch. Scooped at it and bounced in front of him. So Miga on. We'll score that. An error on the throw. Okay, an error on the first baseman. He had a scoop at it, and when he scooped at it, he knocked it in front of him. So an error on the first baseman. Right, we're unofficial too. We're talking with the PA announcer.
The
He's
lady's
unofficial.
down there who's got the real book, huh?
Okay, we're pretty liberal with hits up here. Runner on first with 1 out. This is Dodge Cottle. Cottle struck out in the second, sacrifice bunt in the 4th, singled in the 6th. Dodge Cottle with that runner down at first. Caden Crowley on deck with 1 out. Infield back. High, ball 1. Strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Dodge Cottle at the plate. Throw over to first. Just back. 3-3 our score. We're in the top of the 8th here at LaSalle High School. Grant's at bat in the top of the 8th. Runner down at first. That's Miga. high. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out.
Yeah, we drove through there when the first lockdown came with Yosemite. Yeah.
There's a foul down the first base line.
You've been obviously normal. I haven't. I know. It was either too expensive or I wasn't.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
So funny how cheap, like, they make them cheap to go down there on purpose. And I like to gamble. I'm not a casino guy. I like slots better than board table. We go to parties, but like gamble.
Low. Two and two the count. 3-2. Full count. Full count on Cottle. There's the ball hit hard and gets away from the shortstop behind second base. Everybody's going to be safe. So Cottle comes through on base. Miga down at second now. Cottle down at first. I'm not sure either one of those was a hit.
That was deep in the hole that time.
Second baseman did get back and got a glove on it. I'm not sure he would have had time to go to second.
Shortstop.
Or shortstop,
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, he was way behind the bag when he got the glove on it.
Number 7, Caden Crowley.
Caden Crowley up. He doubled in the third, popped out in the fourth, and was hit by a pitch in the sixth. 2 on, 1 out. Ball popped up.
Call
Third
it.
baseman comes in, calls it. Second out of the inning. Pop out to 5, and they'll bring up I think this is Elliott Brown. All right, the pitcher, that's right. We're moving there. Pitcher Christopher Moore is hitting. Moore can help himself out right here. Takes a strike. Grant scored in the third and scored in the sixth. Pitcher turns around. Ratio had the runner off of second base, but nobody was there covering.
Yep.
Slapped by Moore. And the catch.
We got a good ball game going here.
Flied out, top of the eighth. No runs, no hits, 2 runners left on base. After 7.5, it's Grant 3, LaSalle 3. We head to the bottom of the eighth, and it will be Will Curran, Robbie Coleman, and Emmett Thompson up for the Falcons.
I'm getting texts regarding my decision making on what constitutes an error.
Bottom of the eighth, Chris Moore stays on the mound. He'll face Will Curran, the left fielder, Robbie Coleman, the first baseman, and Emmett Thompson, the third baseman.
Yeah, those hits in the hole behind second base, it's really hard because, you know, the hustle to get to it is a lot. And when you try to make a play on it,
fielder, senior number 21, Will Curran.
Curran has a walk, a strikeout, and a single in this game. A walk, a strikeout, and a double, and scored a run in the sixth that made it 3-3. Curran steps in the box. That ball low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody on. Leadoff hitter in the bottom of the 8th. There's a ball hit through second base, goes out, and that'll be a single. So the leadoff runner is on. What do you think? You bunt this guy over? Yep.
You know, they've been playing small ball along here.
Now batting, senior number 12, Robbie Coleman.
You got a
First baseman, the senior, Robbie Coleman. I think he's up there to bunt the runner over.
And he's on.
Left-handed hitter, more sets. Squares around the bunt, and yep, foul tip. The runner's going back. No balls, 1 strike. Coleman a single and 2 groundouts.
Might square off again here.
He squares around.
Oh, that's a good bunt.
Gonna have to hurry to get him at first. They do, and gets the runner down to second. Sacrifice bunt for Coleman.
Nice work, Robbie. Nice job, dude.
So the sack bunt, and he got it down right in front of the plate.
Now batting, third baseman, senior number 1, Emmett Thompson.
Emmett Thompson at the plate. He's got a single, a ground out, and a walk. Low. Moore trying to stay low, and when you do, you run the risk of those pass balls on those low pitches. Thompson, runner down at second. That's Curran, 1 out. There's the strike.
It's in scoring position. It's in scoring position here, especially with the way LaSalle likes to run the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike. Foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Some wind blowing in right now. Ooh.
Swing and a miss and a strikeout. Now it's up to Dave Jensen. Jensen struck out, singled, and walked.
Now batting, senior number 9, David Jensen.
Bottom of the 8th, 2 out, runner down at second, Curran. Strike 1. More sets. There's the ball low. Nice block by Cole Snido. One ball, 1 strike. 2 out. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two and 2, 2 out. There's a throw down to third base and saved.
It's in there.
The count 2 and 2. Yeah, the count's 2 and 2. Runner took third, so he's sitting there 90 feet away. There's the pitch. Oh, wow. Took that pitch.
Oh,
and it just
good
missed.
eye. Batter has a good eye. Got the same eye as the umpire on that one.
3-2, full count.
I
Runner
know.
on third, 2 out. The pitch, Moore sets, fires, swing, and a foul ball.
It's keeping that one alive. He took that pitch like it's just another day in the ballpark. Here he is here.
I'm probably swinging before it leaves the pitcher's hand. Here we go. Swing and a miss. Got him. Struck out the last 2 batters. No runs. 1 hit. 1 runner left on base. After 8. Grant 3, LaSalle 3. We're going to go to the 9th, due up for the Generals. We'll go back to the top of the order. Spencer Scott, Ben Christensen, and Cole Snido.
You didn't wear any bows today. Did you wear any bows to school?
Good ball game here.
Bows today?
Had a runner on third there.
Generals haven't been in this position before. 3-3, top of the 9th. Scott, Christensen, and Snido. Matt Kopsa headed down to the box at third base.
Now it's gone. I don't have a shirt. It's like
Let's go, shortstop number 11, Spencer Scott.
I'll find it. Let go.
Spencer Scott at the plate. This game has to end this inning. I don't have more room on my score sheet.
We're gonna lose it, then it'll be gone.
There's a chopper foul down the third baseline.
Good hands by the coach there. Ooh,
Strike.
yes. Two here.
No balls, 2 strikes. Ratio on the mound for LaSalle.
Batter's got to protect it here. We'll see some sort of changeup. Yep.
There's a ball hit. And
Light out to center.
flight out to center.
Now batting, number 16, Ben Christensen.
Ben Christensen grounded out in the first, singled in the third, flied out in the 5th, grounded out in the 7th.
Ooh, nice pitch.
A strike. No balls, 1 strike. Christensen, foul ball over to third.
No.
No balls, 2 strikes. Low and a called
got
third
him.
strike. Christensen can't believe it. Cole Snido up.
Let's go, Falcons!
Now batting, catcher, number 15, Cole Snido.
Snido flied out, grounded out, and singled. He's 1 for 4.
He doesn't bite. He just licks.
And flied out to center field.
Let's go, Falcons!
Some dogs do, but Colt doesn't.
2 flyouts to the center fielder that inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. After 8 1/2, it is Grant 3, LaSalle 3 as the Falcons come to bat. And it will be Liam Gwynn, Sawyer Paw, and Finn O'Brien.
Yeah. I'll check it out.
Now you can see, I mean, it was in that sun, huh?
There's next to me too. There's that chicken place right down the road from your place.
They're getting tired.
I go on there. They're always I've had them. I just know they're
So as the sun starts going down, we get some shadows on the field, and we had a good game going for us here.
You want folks to come here, but then you're scared.
Bottom of the ninth, 3-3.
He doesn't bite.
Chris Moore on the mound. He struck out the last two batters he's faced.
Some dogs do. That's why
Thompson and Jensen. Gwynn, Pa, and O'Brien do up here.
Looks like in this warm-up, he's working on his breaking ball there a lot.
He doesn't know personal space.
Maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I did a game between Lincoln and Central Catholic that went 14.
Whoa.
Now batting, senior number 2, Liam Gwynn.
Liam Gwynn, 0 for 3, a couple of pop-outs and a strikeout. Caught the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike. That pitch way outside. Right, I think he caught that ball on his arm. Snyder shaking it. 1-1 the count. There's a strike on the outside corner, pretty much where the first pitch was. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And there's a strike, another one. 3 pitches right on that outside corner and a strikeout. Sawyer Pa, the catcher, due up. He singled in the second.
Now batting, senior number 13, catcher Sawyer Pa.
He struck out in the 4th. One down. There's a strike.
Batters are going to have to look at that and take one of those. Look at those. That outside corner there, they're going to have to be aggressive on it.
Gonna have to move up in the box maybe and take a look at that. 1-1. There's a ball and foul. One ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Bottom of the ninth, 3-3. And there's a pitch on the outside corner, another strikeout, same area. And
Time to help yourself out, kid.
Moore now has struck out 4 in a row. The last 2 batters in the 8th, the first 2 batters here in the 9th.
O'Brien.
Finn O'Brien at the plate. There's a ball hit, and that is foul.
Square it up, kid.
Finn O'Brien struck out twice and flied out. He's 0 for 3. Struck out twice. There's a ball. Popped up, and first baseman gets it on the bounce, steps on first, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. After 9, our score here. It is Grant 3, LaSalle 3. All right, coming up for the Generals, it will be Caden Siegel, Kellen Siegel, and Nolan Miga.
No, I was just gonna say, we don't want these guys to keep swinging.
Siegel, and Miga up for the Generals here in the top of the 10th. Pat Rascio still on the mound for LaSalle.
Both teams playing good defense late in the game here.
Now batting for the Generals, designated hitter number 14, Caden Siegel.
Caden Siegel is grounded at him, popped out, and got a couple of walks. There's the strike. Low and outside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Thanks for joining us here on Oregon Sports Beat. We're in extra innings, top of the 10th. Ball hit short to third baseman, scoops it up, fires across, and safe. The ball gets by the first baseman. There's the signal up. Third baseman fielded it right near the line, but the umpire signals foul ball.
He was running outside the line when he picked it up.
Doesn't make any difference where you're running, it's where the ball is.
Yeah.
It just went foul when he picked it up. He's looking to make the play, but
Yeah.
All right, so that's a foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Caden Siegel. Siegel with a hit out to left field.
Center field caught it.
Center fielder came over and caught that. And that'll bring up Kellen Siegel, the left fielder.
Now batting left fielder number 13, Kellen Siegel.
Siegel struck out, flied out, doubled, and then flied out again. So he's hit the ball hard today. Did strike out in the second, but last 3 times hit the ball hard. There's a ball through the second base. That'll be a base hit. Right fielder picks it up. Siegel, Kellen Siegel with a base hit. Nolan Miga up.
Now batting first baseman number 19, Nolan Miga.
Miga struck out in the second, doubled in the fourth, struck out in the sixth, and on base in the, I'm looking at my score in the 8th. I'm not sure how he got on. I'll have to look back at that. No balls, 1 strike on Miga. Settles in. There's a strike. There we go. There we go. No balls, 2 strikes. Throw over to first. He's going. They got him hung up. Comes in, running back to first. And first baseman tags him out. So caught in a rundown. Erase that runner.
Big heads up play there by LaSalle to catch that runner off.
Is that what that was?
there.
1-3 6'3", 1-3-6'3".
Now he's got him 0-2.
Miga. So that was the pitcher, the first baseman, to the shortstop, back to the first baseman, and got him in the rundown. This is Nolan Miga. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Out of the inning. No runs. 1 hit. Nobody left on base. Through 9.5, our score. Grant 3, LaSalle 3.
Great game going on here.
We'll go back to the top of the order for LaSalle. Pat Ratio, Ian Simmons, and Will Curran.
So LaSalle comes up with a big play that inning, helped get out of it with that run down.
I wonder if that was a hit and run that went astray.
Did he swing?
No, no,
and-
because the pitcher.
Oh, it's a pickoff.
Yeah.
It's a pickoff. Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Because the runner took off early. I mean, very early.
He's trying to get a good jump. You got to watch those pitchers' feet.
Yeah, this looks like the Dust Bowl in Oklahoma from the 30s. Bottom of the 10th, 3-3. Ratio, Simmons, and Curran due up. Here we go.
Leading off for the Falcons, senior pitcher number 19, Pat Ratio.
Chris Morse still on the mound for the Generals. Foul tip back, 0-1 the count. And that ball way outside goes to the backstop. One ball, 1 strike. Batter steps out, called time. Outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Pat Ratio, the center fielder, the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 10th.
He wants to try to get on here.
And that way outside. 3-1.
He's going to want to come back short strike on this one.
Here's the pitch. And outside, ball 4. Ratio, the leadoff hitter, walks.
Pitcher living or dying by that outside corner there.
Simmons, the catcher.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 6, senior Ian Simmons.
So we have seen LaSalle play some small ball in these situations early in the game.
Simmons got a single in the first. It's 1 for 4.
Infield's way in.
Infield in at third base. In fact, way in.
Dangerous, dangerous. I know some batters who pull it back.
No,
Right.
no.
That's a dangerous move.
Be charging in that close at that late in the pitch.
Even to stay there where he is.
1-0. Take a couple of steps back now. He's in close. Third baseman picks it up, goes to first.
No one was at third.
Wow.
That's what the
Got
runner
away
missed.
with that.
Yeah. If the coach had caught it, he would have just swung the runner around.
Okay. Sacrifice bunt. Moves Ratio down to second with one out.
Senior left fielder, number 21, Will Curran.
Will Curran, the left fielder. Curran's got a walk, a strikeout, a single, and a walk, a strikeout, a double, and a single. He's 2 for 3. We got a conference on the mound for the Generals. Runner on second, one out, bottom of the 10th, 3-3 tie. We're going to make a change here? Nope, we're not. Curran at bat.
Oh, they did. They put him on.
Now batting for the Falcons.
Oh, there we go.
Senior.
That's it, intentional walk. It sends Ratio down. Curran goes to first on an intentional walk.
Puts a force play into play here.
Right, got to play at any base now. This is Robbie Coleman. Throw back to the runner at second. Down at second is Ratio. Down at first is Curran. Coleman at the plate, one out. Single up the middle is going to score that runner. Low, ball one.
Shortstop's holding the runner very close, giving a lot of room over there on the left side.
Foul ball.
Hey, way to take a cut, Rob.
One ball, one strike, one out. Runners at second, first and second. Couldn't hear what they were talking about.
Explaining something to the coach there.
Got his foot way up in the box. Squared around the bunt, strike. Batter's got his left foot right as far in the box as you can get it, up close to the plate. There's a strike and a strikeout. That's the second out of the inning. Ratio stays down at second. Curran at first. Two out. Emmett Thompson at the plate. Singled in the first, grounded out in the fourth, walked in the sixth, struck out in the eighth. There's a strike.
They sit here, wins it.
Maybe.
Maybe.
There's the ball, hit the short.
Shortstop.
Going to go over to second, and the force out. Side's
go.
retired. All right, no runs, no hits. 2 runners left on base. After 10, our score here at LaSalle, it is the Grand Generals 3, the LaSalle Falcons 3. We go to the top of the 11th. It's been 4 innings since either team scored a run. Some pretty impressive pitching, some pretty impressive defense. Is this Pat Rascio still on the mound? Yep. Okay. And he'll be facing for the Generals. It will be Dodge Cottle, Caden Crowley, and Chris Moore.
Now batting for the Generals, number 8, Dodge Cottle.
So both teams playing good defense in these extra innings. We're looking for some offensive play.
There's no lights here, right? No lights. There's the ball hit behind second base, and it'll be a base hit. Center fielder fields it and throws it in, but a base hit for Cottle. One on, nobody out.
Now batting for the Generals, second baseman, number 7, Caden Crowley.
Crowley up. Let's see if he tries to bunt that runner down to second. Leadoff single for Cottle. Second base hit of the game for Cottle. Scores around the bunt. And low and away. Ball gets away from the catcher. And down to second goes Cottle. Cottle down to second now with nobody out.
Runner in scoring position here.
Nobody out.
Nobody out. Good opportunity here for Grant.
You want to bunt that runner over to third? Let's see. One ball, no strikes. Got a couple of chances to try to get a ball down here early. Caden Crowley. He's got the bench all revved up. Squares around the bunt, puts it down the first base line, and it rolls foul.
No way. Yeah,
foul ball. No, the umpire's signaling foul ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
The batter stepped on the ball. He stepped on the ball in foul territory.
Oh, okay.
No balls, one strike. Let's see if he tries to do it again. Perfect bunt placement that time. No chance that we're going to be able to go to third. Going to square away, going to bunt again. The ball down, nobody over at third. Got to go to first. High throw. I think he is safe. Let's see.
Yeah, I believe the signaled him safe. Said he pulled.
Yep. Pulled the first baseman off the bag. Cottle goes down to third. Crowley safe down at first. Runners at the corner.
Number 4, Christopher Moore.
Chris Moore up. Runners at the corner and nobody out.
Telling you, it's a real game here. Wind blowing, dust rising, sun setting.
Now there's all sorts of possibilities. Pass ball, wild pitch. If you get a bunt down towards first base, you know, you might be able to get that runner home. And of course, my personal favorite, suicide squeeze.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see how gutsy they are. If that runner goes, you know what's on.
Runners at the corner, nobody out. Chris Moore up.
If he called hit and run on all the runners, that's what's going to happen.
He squares around the bunt, pulls it back high, ball one. Cottle races back to third base. Batter wants to take a timeout, steps out of the box.
Coach is signaling to the field.
Infield back.
Oh, they're putting outfielders shifting.
There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Shifting way over. Is that to tease the batter?
Right fielder's straight away.
Left fielder's way over.
Left fielder's way over.
Center fielder's way over.
Here we go. Throw over to third base. Fake throw over to third base. Boy, the first baseman was charging in that time. Runners at first and third.
They've moved the right fielder into
Ah, there it is. They only have 2 outfielders. 5 infielders, 2 outfielders. The pitch.
Ooh.
He stabbed at a bunt. Missed it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Won't be bunting now.
Unless he's gutsy.
Moore steps in. Got the sign. First and third, nobody out. Swings and...
Did he catch it?
Nope. It was a foul tip.
Yeah, but
the umpire said no, the umpire signaled he didn't catch it.
Okay. That's what he's signaling there.
Right.
No, umpire saying no.
The second base umpire is saying he didn't catch it.
Right.
Right. He signaled that right away, too. Ratio set. Looks, fires. There's the ball hit. And was that a pop-up to the shortstop?
Second
base.
Yeah. What, second baseman or right? Second baseman?
Right, there's so many infielders, I didn't know which one of them that was. 1 out. Runner still at the corner. Leadoff hitter Spencer Scott.
Number 11, Spencer Scott.
Now, Spencer Scott, if I'm right, he can drive the ball, so long sacrifice.
Outfielders go back to the regular position now. 1 out. Runners on the corner. Spencer Scott up on deck. Ben Christensen.
Go get it, Patrick, right here.
Hey, go Patrick! Go Patrick!
3-3 our score, top of the 11th. Christensen gets a butt
That's a
down
good
door to
bunt.
the first baseline. Safe at home. Run scores. Cottle scores. Crowley goes down to second base. Scott out at first. So that's 2 out.
Now batting number 16, Ben Christensen.
But the Generals score a run. They take the lead at 4-3. Christensen up. Still a runner down at second. That's Crowley. After him, Moore popped out. Scott on that bunt there that scored the run. Ratio, there's a hard hit ground ball. And
Is there an error there?
error over first. Another run's going to score.
I think they got him at, oh, he's in
Safe.
second, safe.
Okay, so Crowley scores. Christensen was safe down at first and took second on the throw. Five to 3.
15, Cole Snyder.
5-3, 2 out. Christensen down at second, 2 in. All right. Cottle has scored this inning. Crowley has scored this inning. Moore popped out. Scott with that sacrifice bunt that scored a run. Christensen at that time with the ball that was error on the throw over to first base, and he moved on to second. There's the ball popped up, out of play, I believe. Yep, out of play. No balls, one strike. Cole Snidow. Snidow is 1 for 5. A single in the 7th. Yep, it's 5-3.
Nice pitch.
Strike to Snidow. Snidow shakes his head yes. He knew that was the strike. No balls, one strike. 2 out. Christensen down on second. 2 big runs here in the top of the 11th for the Generals. Outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Reishi set. Ratio, I'm sorry. Snidow with the hit. That ball going back. Fielded out by the center fielder. Picked up. Another run is going to score. Snidow held up at first base. Christensen scores from second. Snidow with a single.
Now batting, number 14, Caden Siegel.
Caden Siegel. Snidow's down at first base with 2 out. Make that 6-3 now. Steve, how can you see without sunglasses on? The sun is brutal right here.
I got my visor down and my eyes low.
We're looking directly into the sun. There's another hard hit ball.
Foul.
Foul. General's getting around on those pitches now.
Yeah.
So this is Caden Siegel. Walked, popped out, walked again, grounded out, flew out. He's 0 for 3 with 2 walks. Low. 2 balls, 1 strike. General's known for big innings. They got one here in the top of the 11th. There's another hard hit ball.
Got through.
Got through, went by the third baseman, base hit. Snidow moves up to second.
Having a little trouble with that sun there. Throwing that ball back in.
Siegel down at first with a single. And that's going to bring up Kellen Siegel.
Now batting, number 13, Kellen Siegel.
Struck out, flied out, doubled, flied out, and singled. 2 for 5. Popped it up foul, back into the netting. No balls, 1 strike.
This has been all a 2-out route.
Exactly, this is what this is. Kellen Siegel at the plate. The pitch. Inside, called a strike. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. All these runs have scored with 2 out. Swing and a miss. High heat. Can't lay off it. Can't hit
Hit
it.
it.
Popped up foul. 6-3 now. Generals lead, top of the 11th. Chris Moore will head back out, I believe, to pitch the bottom of the 11th. High. 2 balls, 2 strikes. High, 3 balls, 2 strikes. The count is full.
Cool.
Runners on first and second. Don't want to load the bases up here. Nolan Miga on deck. Back into the screen. Count stays full.
Runners going on this
Runners
pitch.
are going. It's 3-2 with 2 out. Ratio sets, fires. That one popped foul down the left field line.
Batter's protecting the base here. Fighting off pitches.
Bring up Falcons!
Runners set to go. 3-2, 2 out. And a walk. Siegel walks.
Hey, just need one, boys. Here we go.
Now batting.
Falcons!
First baseman, number 19, Nolan Miga.
So Caden Siegel moves down to third. Kellen Siegel moves up to second. Down to first goes Miga.
Nice job.
Miga coming to the plate. Miga has doubled, singled, and struck out 3 times. Blocked. Nice job by the catcher that time to keep that ball in front of him. Sawyer Paw. Sacks are packed again. 2 out. 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul ball down the left field line. Three runs in. One ball, 2 strikes, set. Swing and a miss, and the top of the inning is finally over. Did, batted around that time. 3 runs. I've got 3 hits. Is that what you've got?
Game changer.
Okay. We'll go with that. 3 men left on base. So after 10 and a half, it's the Generals 6, and they have 6 runs on 11 hits. And we'll go to the bottom of the 11th, due up for LaSalle Falcons. It will be Jensen, Gwynn, and Paw.
top of the inning there for LaSalle. Generals did a nice job generating offense. 3 runs up. It's nice base running, good hitting. A couple of errors helped them out there.
That to me last night. Like, full on stepped on my toes. They need to be cut.
Dave Jensen, the right fielder, Liam Gwynn, the second baseman, and Sawyer Pa, the catcher, due up. They'll face Chris Moore.
So LaSalle looking to try to equalize it here.
Generals 14-0. LaSalle 9-4 coming in. I tell our crew, I bet they didn't know they were going to be doing 2 games tonight.
What are we at the bottom of the
11th.
11th? Yeah, the pitchers, those relief pitchers pitching the whole game.
This game right now sits at 3.5 hours. All right, to start it off here, in the bottom of the 11th, Dave Jensen, the right fielder. 6-3, the Generals lead now.
No, she's just leaving.
Catcher went back. He had to get something from the dugout. Dave Jensen. Dave Jensen has struck out twice, walked once, and singled once. A ball, 1 ball, no strikes. There's a strike, even to count up at 1-1. Outside, ball 2, 2-1. Falcons need some base runners. Swing and a miss. 2-2. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Pitch.
I don't know. I think the catcher was telling the umpire, the last batter, that the batter, when he swung, had hit him with the bat. And I think that's what that little discussion was as he came around. Liam Gwynn at the plate. Gwynn has popped up twice, struck out twice. 1 down. Bottom of the 11th, 6-3. Generals lead. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Moore just setting back and firing now. Low, ball 1. 2 balls, 1 strike.
He's got a nice cushion there. He can just let loose here.
Swing and a miss and a strikeout. Oops, wait a minute, let me back up. Yeah, 2-2 is the count. Time. 2-2. Swing and a miss that time, and now we got a strikeout. Moore struck out 2 in the 9th. Got 2 here in the 11th.
Now batting number 13, senior, Sawyer Pa.
Sawyer Pa, the catcher. Steve Pa has a single in the 2nd and then has struck out 3 times. Bottom of the 11th, 2 out, 6-3, Generals. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, he's just coming with heat now. He wants to get this over with.
No balls, 2 strikes, 1 strike away. Boy, the Generals have had to work for this.
It's been a good game here.
Batter wants timeout, going to step out of the box.
Foul.
Foul, 0-2.
Good cut, here go 1-3.
Generals have struck out 7 batters in the last 3 innings. The pitch, swing and a miss, and this one's over. A win for the Grant Generals. No runs, no hits, no errors. Our final score here at LaSalle High School, it is Grant 6, LaSalle 3. The Generals go to 15-0. The Falcons go to 9-5. Steve, your final thoughts here?
You know, LaSalle gave Grant a run for their money, taking them into extra innings with some good play, good defensive play, good offensive play, but Grant coming alive in the top of the 11th there to score 3 more runs and put this away.
Congratulations to the Generals, as they say, perfect at 15-0. Got some people we want to thank. Want to thank LaSalle High School for their hospitality. Both head coaches, Nate Fogel for the Falcons and Matt Kobza for the Grant Generals, for assisting us before the start of the game. Want to thank all of the Grant baseball sponsors. Here they are: Dave Rush Construction, The Mattress Lot, Jose Mesa Auto Wholesale, P-Town Partners, Casa Bonita, Tri-Point Wealth Management, Shaw Law Group, Northwest Funding Group, Acme Construction Supply, Neil Kelly Design, Capital Property Management, North Pacific Sign and Design, and Eco Heat. Our crew tonight, our director, our engineer, our Mr. Do Everything, Alva Myers, our producer here, Ryan Johnson, Steve Roberts, my partner, Steve. Any final thoughts?
You know, it's a good game here. Enjoyed seeing LaSalle play, knowing some of their family members. A quick shout out to an old student of mine, Declan, who's the brother of one of the pitchers here. Congratulations to Grant for keeping that win streak alive.
All right, 3.5 hours the time on that 11-inning game. Grant, with 3 runs in the top of the 11th, wins this one 6-3. I'm Dave Hall. Thanks for joining us. Remember, tomorrow at 2 o'clock, we'll have a couple of soccer matches from George Fox High School. And then next week, we're going to have 3 Central Catholic basketball games. So, again, our final score here from LaSalle High School in a great extra inning matchup. Grant 6, LaSalle 3. Good night, everybody.